What's up, boys? Let's get this thing going. I think we're good. Yeah, we're here. What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? I have ventured down the rabbit hole of Rally Cross, and I'm not coming back out, boy. We're gonna do a little streaming today here on the tube. Got a little tired of Twitch, you know. Probably do about 4 to 6 races. They're very short. Every half hour, maybe 2 hours we'll be on here, and then we'll jump off and do some other stuff, do some flight sim with Pete later on. But thank you guys for watching. I'm basically cold, but I did this track already, so I'm gonna get out and do some practice. We're at Daytona Raceway today. Nice little racetrack. I've been having a lot of good results here, at least confidence inspiring, you know. What we have to do before or after this race, we're gonna do this race and I'm gonna go figure out how to get setups to actually be proper on this, how to build setups for this car. Nonetheless, we're using the Porsche cup wheel. Ooh, I need to fix that. We're using the cup wheel with, oh, let me get that under control first. It's gonna drive me crazy if I continue to look at that. There we go. Well, yeah. Using the cup wheel with a sim line, wireless button box. You guys know I love my gear, my wireless gear for sure. Anyway, let's get some practice laps in. Hoping this thing will stream perfectly. You guys know I just threw the new 4080 GPU in here. Oh. Where is my pin? Thank God that wasn't worse than what it is. Let me get back to the pit. Where the hell is my pin? It's all the way over there. I'll be right back. Yikes. How many times have you done that? I've done it at least a dozen times. Well, now we have security. Cool. All right, well, that's how the quick release. That's how the quick release works. Let's get out here and show these boys how to do it. I was slaying some fools yesterday, or in my own mind, I was. I think I gave up on the GT cars. Tire model was just not working for Greg. Tried to drive the Ferrari, couldn't get it around Road America for a quarter of a lap. So I think what better time to go down this rabbit hole of Rally Cross, and now I will still be doing the Daytona race though in January, and that's probably going to be it for a little while. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Don't know if this thing has the chat box up. This is my new love. iRating is really good at this too. Cars slide around nicely. It shows that these cars can actually slide without spinning all the way around, and that it's 100% fabricated. I don't know if the new damage model made these cars more delicate, but I think they did. Specifically this car, the Volkswagen Beetle. You know I'm a Volky kid. I drive a big modern Beetle myself. Yeah, we should be good. No warm-up necessary. This is my first couple of laps for today. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Get some hooligan shit going. Oh, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. For some reason, I've been flipping over front ways a lot on this racetrack. I mean, a lot. Get my chat box up. Un segundo, por favor. I like YouTube a little bit better just because the resolution of the videos after is much higher. Come on, where are you? I don't have, there we go. I don't have this thing set up. Hey, Xander, what's going on, man? Norman, how are you, sir? From Bermuda, holy shit. You're doing better than me. You don't want to know how cold it is in this room right now. It's got to be like, it has to be like 50 degrees in this room. That's why I'm wearing this parka. I have the windows wide open and it's like 20 something or 30 something degrees out. Boy, am I jealous of you. This chat is strange in YouTube for some reason. It doesn't scroll. So chat, Greg. Yeah. What you mean chat, Xander? I am from the Netherlands. Yes, I know that. Thanks for reminding me. Type something else so I can see if it scrolls. For some reason, YouTube doesn't scroll the same way the other apps do. Or I'll do it myself. Norman, do you do Rally Cross? Test. Huh? We'll see. All right, let's get back out there. I have a feeling within 10 minutes I'm going to be sweating. The pace of this, yeah, 35s. High 35 is fast. Which you could probably get. Cool tires only last like a couple minutes. But yeah, it on. Yeah, I got it on. It's just with YouTube for some reason, like it won't allow me to keep it where I want to keep it. And it also sometimes it doesn't scroll. And it's scrolling right now, so we're good. I don't do Rally Cross usually. Oh, I highly recommend trying it. It's incredible. Really good fun. Especially when you can just, go into turn one, pull the e-brake out, and do some tuning and shit like that. The thing about Rally Cross, you know how, we drive GT3 cars and everyone gets all pissed off when there's any ounce of contact? You can't get pissed off at contacting this. Although you can get irritated with some of these kids, but, the strength of field is very low right here. I'm only at 1400, I think. But just, there you go. Yeah, kids are hooning. I'm more of a GT3 and F racing fanboy. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, I think I'm trying to rank up in LFM so I can get my Porsche Cup license for a Assetto Corsa Competizione, because I really do like the Cup car in ACC. I like it in iRacing too. Haven't tried it with a new model yet, but my initial experience with the Ferrari wasn't really a good one, and the Porsche Cup was already a really difficult car to drive, so we'll have to do some research soon. Maybe next time on stream I'll try the Porsche Cup. Great Britain, let's go. A Lewis fan, get in there, Lewis. Xander actually in chat is the first person to tell me what that means. Get in there, Lewis. I'm not a big F1 fan, to be perfectly honest. I watch it because it's the only form of road racing that's out there. Well, at least out there at the big scale. I'm more of an IMSA boy. But I kind of root for Team McLaren. I like Mercedes also. They're not too bad. I don't mind Mercedes. I mean, I will root for them since they're in the top 3 for sure. Out of the top 3 guys, I'll root for them. But I really wanted to see Leclerc do well this year, man. This sucks how terrible Ferrari's management has been on that team, bro. It's been a sight to see, man. I almost had like some tears for Charles because he has the goods, man. I don't know. Hope they pick it up. I'd like to see a more competitive top 3 for sure. And I really want to see McLaren up there, man. Obviously, us iRacing kids are all mostly Lando supporters, you know? This race should be starting soon, I think. I'm gonna pull over in the pits and see if my chat is breaking. I think it is. But first I need to go. So much fun doing that. All right, we're ready. The next track is the full layout. Let's go. The next track is the full layout, and oh, here we go. And it's a little bit more, well, a little bit more challenging, I would say. What do we got here? This isn't showing for some reason. I don't know what's up with Race Labs, man. Sometimes this app pisses me off. Either it works sometimes, or like you need to refresh the cache. Yeah, there it is. Now it popped up. And then where's chat? Where are you, chat? Actually, I don't need chat there. I need it on my desktop. 1 second, un segundo. Need to fix this. I don't want to reset that. Streaming info. All right, let's close it, I guess. Maybe it'll pop up at some point. It usually pops up somewhere on some window and it's impossible to find. Let me just close them all out. Close all of them out. Bam, bam, bam. Nope. I just gotta keep looking up here then. All good. All good. Come on. Also a big fan of Lando as well. I'm still not sure about Russell. He's a bit of an upstart. Yeah, you know, you know what I like about Russell? I didn't like him at first. I was like, this guy is an industry plant. I didn't like George at first, but man, I gotta tell you, it's really good seeing someone that's like legitimately hungry as fuck. And excuse my French, but like, you know, the best music is when people are like, you know, still hungry. I think George is extremely hungry and is desperate almost, which is the part that I think a lot of people are not really that happy with. But you know, Great Britain is concerned. Are you guys really? Nah, George is gonna be good, man. That kid's talent. He is fast talent. And quite frankly, you know, his decisions this year haven't been too bad. A couple questionable ones, but the kid's like what, 19, 20 years old? 21? I don't know. Maybe I'm just cautiously optimistic that that he's gonna do well, but I don't mind George. I did at first though. I did at first. He looked too like artificial, too like he was trying to play the game too much. I do like, you know what I liked about George this year? I liked the exchange he had with his crew, because there was two different dynamics. Like George is very, very assertive when he's saying, no, this is what I want to do. I'm the driver. This is what I want to do. Versus Lewis got screwed a couple times by his own pit because he wasn't assertive enough. You know what I mean? So I thought that's a good quality George has, and I think that will take him. I think that will take him pretty far, is to kind of realize that he is really in charge there and in control. And it was a cool thing to see, but you know, maturity is something that we, when you get gray hairs, watching these young boys, you know, be all aggressive and stuff. It's kind of, we know how that works. So like, at least I do. You know, we've all been some type of professional in some capacity, right? And either we're over aggressive or under aggressive. And I think he's the right level right now, but we'll see. We'll see. Could shit the bed. I don't think he's a better driver than Charles Leclerc, though. I think Charles Leclerc has a better talent, but George is very close. At least from what I watched. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan. I just watch and talk shit in the WhatsApp chats. I don't usually qualify for these, but I think I'm gonna start because I want to get some iRating tonight. I usually just skip qualifying. There's not really a point of qualifying, I guess. I guess we'll find out if there is. But like, you know, the only difference is like you're 4 foot behind the other guy. Okay, we didn't flip over front ways. Just do it for a replay, man. Quality time, baby. Let's go. Let's try. I have to look up setups with this Rally Cross to see exactly what people are doing to make these things fast. Work on getting full motion platform and PT actuator. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm not sure if you know Doug Beasley from iRacing forums. Haven't actually talked to Doug in a while, but he had the same system you're talking about. I'm not sure if he just got over it or what, but if it's comparable with this, you're in good hands. This system is obviously e-racing lag mega. Let me finish this lap and then talk. I have been practicing my streaming on Twitch. That's like my little dev server. But I don't do it often enough to try to do a quali lap in chat, but I'm getting through it. Isn't that nice? We can drive in the grass and it's not off track. We qualify P1 biatch. Okay. Advice with emotions. Yeah, this whole let me show you this system then real quick. Let me get back out. Let me show you this iLobby. Same screen. Photos. I need to log into a different account. Bear with me one moment. I think we have some time. Yeah, we got 2 minutes. Yeah, man. There it is. I've been tinkering and playing with this one over the last basically 6 months. I've had this thing. I've been tuning and testing and etc. etc. But this is my setup. Obviously you can't see that from your field of view that you see right now, but I have the 4 actuator. It's basically a PT actuator. This is all Thanos controller, AS whatever that number is. All these SFX based systems are all the same shit. So it uses a Thanos controller. In fact, the Thanos controller even says PT actuator on it. So that's pretty cool. So and then I just put the traction loss on a couple weeks ago, but I had a little problem where it broke. And the gentleman from iRacing Lab sent me out another one this morning that will be here tomorrow. So I'm gonna fix my traction loss tomorrow, maybe the day after. And Well, let's get back to iRacing. We'll take a break after this race. Yeah, I'm gonna fix up the traction law system, and then drag race background, bitch. Asshole. Oh, that asshole is trying to push me off the track. Dude, I don't know, man. That guy is just complete and utter douche from the get-go. Fuck him. Excuse my French. I don't care how mad he is. He's back now. I'm gonna try not to race in my mirrors and get away from this dude. Ah, he just died again. I don't know if he thinks this thing's bumper cars or not, but he just ruined his own race, and I'm gonna go through the Joker now to get away from these clown boys. See ya. 10 laps here. Got 7 to go. Assuming that I keep this thing together. No front flips today, though. And yeah, this shit feels incredible, especially with the traction law system on this thing with Rally Cross. Man, you can't really compare it. I haven't driven anything that felt that good. Drifting also feels very good, as you can assume. Flight simulation is obviously very good too. All right, let me focus up and win this race and get my iRating, and then I'm gonna send this guy a message and ask him why he's so aggressive. I was racing with him yesterday too. He was winning a lot of races, so maybe he's like, maybe he's feeling really good about his skill. But let's not worry about him. Let's get through this race. Keep him back there. Halfway through. These things go by quick. It's much easier to be a dirty driver in this race series too. There's some really foul shit happening last night. Nice exit there for sure. 3 more laps. Actually, probably 2. Two-second lead. We gotta keep it for the next 3 laps. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, I guess it's gonna be a problem if I hit this turn like that. Watch that lead go down to like 1.5. Hit a little bit of it. It's around 2 seconds. 2 more laps. Definitely full send this last lap. So we just gotta be very clean. Notice how I shut up when I actually went up before him. Hit this turn today, but my Achilles, I need to practice that a little bit more. Nice to say 0x2, baby. Let's go. I gotta get through the race though. I don't want to talk shit right before I finish the actual lap. Let's have a look at that start and see there we go. Okay. P1, biatch! This is the first win in a couple days. Let's go. I definitely want to see that first lap though. That was a little testy. This isn't me. Greg. Could have been me. Who knows? That angle's weird to start. No, he just kept going. And he took his other guy out too. Ooh, let's see if you've been a nasty driver all day. Let's see. Let's see what you're doing here. Let's go to your cockpit and see what you're doing in there. No, he definitely saw me. Well, you never know if he has triples or not. I had to alpha him though. Get him out of here. Yeah, he blew it. Yeah, he blew it. Let's go. Get out of here. Alright. Come on, mouse. Oh, anyway, like I was saying, let me go back to this this view. Like I was saying, the I had an issue with my system on the right hand side, the part where like the rod end mounts to the, it's called like a pull bar assembly. I don't know if it's really called that, but the bearings just spilled all over the place. So like my traction loss is down right now, but otherwise it works incredibly. You know, it's one of the best purchases I've made, I think. I didn't really care for the traction loss at first. There's a real vain reason why I got it. Honestly, I just got it to make the whole like rig setup look better, that it was like on this pedestal. So it wasn't just like sitting on the floor. It kind of looks goofy that way. And oh, 35.3 is my best. And you know, ended up with what we have now. So yeah, I would recommend. I mean, PT actuator is gonna be really good. It's gonna be just the same as something like this. I have the motion down really low right now, though. I mean, like at 10%. This is a good lap. Actually, that's his best lap. Where's Greg's? 35.7. Let's have a look and see what we did well there. Next race starts in roughly 10 minutes. Let me get registered for that. I think what made the difference there was a little bit of rear end slide there, just from pulling the e-brake up just a little bit. Not enough to make it like slide like Ken Block style, but you know, just enough to kind of chirp it up and get some rotation going out the rear. I wonder if the rear brake balance, if I can get that kind of solved through that. I think I need to later apex that previous turn, but we'll find out shortly. Cool, cool. Oh, look, 0 drop frames, baby. Let's go. This GPU is killing it right now. Okay, let's go to lobby. Let's see how we did. We're almost at 4.0. We're almost about to get our C-class license, which is great. And we got 88 iRating for that. We're bottom split. What was the top split, though? That's what these guys like. Wow, you got one monster in here. And then, as usual, similar to any other racing, you got one good guy and the rest are just kind of like, meh. So, either way, we're getting close to top split, and that's where we want to be. But I'm happy with this right now, especially that 88 iRating. We lost a lot yesterday. And I don't know if you guys do this either, but I have a habit of, a bad habit of just registering for racing and leaving and driving to the store and not racing. So, hopefully we won't do that today. Okay, this is the Class D race, though. This is the one that will actually get me some in-class rating. And this is the full track layout. Yeah, this is the full track layout. So we definitely have to practice for this one a little bit, because I've only done like maybe 10, 20 laps on this so far. And this whole S's section makes it really difficult with the new layout. So, you know. It's still cold in the room, but my feet are freezing. The upper body is like starting to get all moist. It feels weird being this low. I have the motion system set so when you are in standby mode, it's at 0%. This way, when you turn your computer off, it just doesn't plop and drop, which sucks. But it also results in this. Whenever you're not in sim, you kind of go. But we're back. I turned the motion up a little bit just so you guys see you jiggle around a little bit if that's what you're interested in. It's at 25%. I just turned up just a little bit because I just want to keep the noise down, man. First lap, I like to warm the tires up by doing a little Ken Block style back it in. Yeah, this angle's much more sharp towards those barrels. This way it just screws you up for the entry of this turn. And this turn is really wide and those barriers there, so yeah, let's just focus up. We're just hunting safety and iRating now, so like I'm not going to be too aggressive, but we're also going to try and push as much as we can. Not let the tires out. That's the best way around there without pulling the work out. Let me get this obnoxious slide over into that dirty area. Ooh, that's a slow down, huh? Oh man, it doesn't get much more fun than that. I hate when that happens. I always forget to change the scene back. I need a moderator, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we're not that fast on this whole layout. This is why, like, hitting that turn from that angle, like, it's crazy how much a subtle difference this layout makes when entering this little S section. It makes so much of a difference when you hit that massive hump, you know? Oh, who's this? Yeah, let me get out. This one I just want to survive in because I know there's way more people more experienced than me. I'm gonna check this guy's Discord server out too. But let me hit the restroom real quick. I'll be back. Let's put this scene on for that. Yeah, how about that? Oh, let's get this. It's ice cold in this room, but like now I'm like, holy smokes, extremely warm. Okay, anytime, my guy. Race starts in 5 minutes. Let's look at setups real quick, guys. Let's do that because I want to see if there's Actually, you guys think VRS has setups? Let's find out. Let's find out if VRS has setups. It's probably just fuel. I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of adjustment you can do. There's a lot of adjustment. This feels insanely, this is gonna make me dizzy. Let's see if it's there. Oh shit. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. What? All right, so this is Daytona. Let's try it. Let's go. Let's watch the video actually. See what this guy's doing. So this is bullshit. I'm not watching this because like the way he's driving, I could tell is just completely. I'm not saying on the edge because you like there is no edge with dirt, but like he's just ripping it, and you can't repeat that. Show me something repeatable. Doesn't show if he uses any handbrake either. Let's try it. Let's watch it again. Cut that corner, obviously swing the car left. I guess it's not too bad. It's close to what I was doing already. He's just more accurate. But let's get this setup loaded. I haven't ever raced a rallycross car with a setup. So let's put that bitch on and see how it works. My setup. Let's go find a window. Daytona Rally Cross. The unfortunate thing about Rally Cross also, I looked at the calendar yesterday on Twitch and it was only like maybe there's only 3 tracks. I'm assuming there's 3 tracks with 2 different layouts, or maybe 3 layouts per track. So variety is not going to be there too much, but you know, it's all good. There we go. Good thing is I don't have to manage setups too much. All right, let's see how this thing works. Motion's up too. Yep. Always roll my tires up that way. I don't like this version of this racetrack, especially that little drifting area right there. No me gusta. This is going to be the one where you just get through it for safety rating, I guess. We'll try to be more aggressive with the track that we know for IR, and for SR we'll use this track and try to be safe. Can't get through this turn without drifting over there. Hey Charles, how you doing, man? Thank you for visiting. We're obviously trying to spread our wings and try other things in iRacing. We've ventured down the rabbit hole of Rallycross, and I don't think I can come out. But, you know, we'll see. I have the tendency to get bored of things really quickly. How are you tonight? I think I may have been okay without hitting the e-brake there, or the handbrake. Woo! Going in here so high, I think that's where you get the time, obviously, but this is where I have the most problems in the straight line. You know what? I'm going to be more patient on the throttle, just like GT racing. And I think I need to tighten this wheel a little bit because it's coming loose, I think. Get into the race session. I may need to tighten you. Yeah, I think I need to tighten it. Yeah, or turn the feedback down, one of the two. My shoulders are starting to get a little jacked up with this direct drive, man. You know, our old bones are. Can't do it myself. You know what? I tried it like a year and a half ago, and obviously, like, I jumped in, tried to like do like 5 or 6 laps, and I was like, F this, I'm never doing this again. And then the tire model came out, and I said, I need to do something else. And here we are, and I actually feel like I can probably be decent at it. But yeah, it's not for everyone. I don't know, the way I got introduced to this whole Rallycross shit was like, my YouTube algorithm was going several years ago, I didn't even know about this style of racing. Like, we're talking like 5 years ago, right? And it starts showing up in my feed every night. So I usually go to sleep with YouTube on. And I woke up and I saw Rally Cross. I was like, what the hell is this? And there was some Jamaican dude that was racing. I was like, oh man, Jamaicans do this? I need to go look into this. And then next thing you know, doing something I enjoy watching. And now that turned that into actually trying it. But I tried it in that other game too, like the Dirt, what was it, Dirt 2? And it's just not the same. It kind of sucks in those sims, or games, whatever you call them. It's actually pretty decent here. I gotta get a secret to get around that turn. Highly worth the investment, I would say. It depends on what you like to do. Kind of like a free hoonigan, show your immaturity style of driving. I think we're gonna be all right in this race, though. Big up Ja. Yeah, man. You know. Yeah, I saw some Jamaicans doing it. I was like, this is fire. I gotta do this. I'm gonna qualify though. I want to try. No, I'm not. This is gonna be a safety race. We're gonna do some research. Not that qualifying even matters. This is like the one racing series where I swear qualifying has no relevance on the outcome of the race. Do you like the physical nature provided by Motion Solution and Rally Cross sim racing? Absolutely, 100%, 100%. I'm really like, if I had the horizontal actuator on, I'm telling you, it changes things. But like, it doesn't feel good at first. It's only until I'm talking about the horizontal. The traction loss doesn't feel great at first until you tune it, and then you're like, once you get it tuned perfectly to where it feels natural, like it's worth it. Absolutely in Rally Cross. I think it made the most difference here, especially with all the sliding that you're doing. I'm actually kind of bummed out I can't use it right now. It's actually the Rally Cross, or I'm sorry, the traction loss is the one thing preventing me from doing like the full rig tour video I have planned. So once I get the horizontals fixed up and not breaking, I'll do a quick video on the motion system. I have like a 2-part video in mind, basically the build process and then like the results of it. Some people say as it slows you down. It didn't slow me down. In regular racing, you just can't go out of control with it like anything else. It's like moderation, man. You can't go, you know, you can't go like setting it to 100 and be flopping all over the place and expect to perform well. I keep my roughly about 25 to 40% of what the system can do. Even right now, I have it set to 25. I'll show you the scene here. Come on. Before I turned it up, it was sitting at 10, but like it feels good. Basically around 50 is probably feels good. Anything over that, like I'm not on a concrete floor, I'm on wood, and it shakes the house and shit. Like, you know, it's a little bit too much to be. Let's put it to 30. And you see, I have my horizontal set to 0 right now because like it broke. And my spike filter is very low too because I don't want to shake the house apart. But once I move into my girlfriend's house, the studio I'm building over there is like all on concrete, so I won't have to worry about any of that. But absolutely, it makes GT cars better. It makes everything better, unless you're like, you know, the only people I wouldn't recommend it to are people who are just 100% about lap times. If you're just 100% about lap times, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you want to actually feel like you're driving a car, you want to be immersed, and especially if you do VR. If you do VR, this thing is nuts. You're driving a car. I would say go for it. The PT actuator kit though, like you do realize that like the kit I have, if you go with a 5-axis system, or you just going with 4 or 5-axis. If you're going with 5-axis, like the traction loss and then the verticals, then you're gonna save $3,000 by going with this system. The problem with this system right now is I don't know why that traction loss broke. And until we could figure out like what exactly was like the engineering fail there, whether it was my install, which it very well could have been, it could have been I fucked up the install, or the bearings were just cheap as fuck bearings. You know, I would be hesitant to recommend anyone get the traction loss portion, not just the traction loss portion, until I figure out what's going on with this bearing down here. VR is awesome. It's very much awesome with motion. Like, I swear to God, you're there. Like, after 5 minutes of doing laps, you're driving a car. You are not in a simulator anymore. You're 100% in a real world somewhere else, but not here. But yeah, highly recommend, especially this kit right here. This kit costs about 20. You have a spike filter in your system. I do. I'll show you my settings. These are my settings for this car. On the device itself, I have the spike filter set for like 2600. 2600 is the number. I think it turns out to like 6 millimeters. Because I'm on wood, I keep a really low spike filter of 1000, just 2 millimeter throw. So it won't immediately go to anywhere above 3 or 2.3. I have the heave with the more it needs dampening, just try to make it softer, especially in this type of racing. And my favorite parts about this is the pitch. Really, most people have other likes. For me, it's the pitch movement, because to me that's the one that helps out with braking the most, and I get a really good sense of the brakes when I had the pitch set up properly. But absolutely, if you're considering it, man, you're gonna be thinking about it forever. You might as well get it done. I have the eRacing Lab Mega do-it-yourself system, but it's becoming less and less do-it-yourself as time goes on. It's becoming more like a full-out kit, roughly about $3,000 shipped to your door. I mean, you're talking a full motion system for $3,000. Look at all these. You're talking $3,000 for a full motion system. I guess it's no longer a safety race. What the hell was that about, man? That's the first time I've seen a turn run wreck in Rally Cross. This idiot's gonna try to go on the inside on that turn right there. Just let this freak go. Because he's gonna be overly aggressive. He's like a P1 driver. He's probably super mad right now, so we'll just let him pass. For me, motion's been game changing now. Especially at the $3,000 price point. It's the price of a Simicube Active pedal. And he wrecks again. I shouldn't let him by. I really don't like this layout at all. But we'll get through it. That's all. Safety is out the door. What the hell happened to Race Labs? The car just drifts right into this wall right here. I hate it. We're gonna wait a little longer to take our Joker. I think this guy behind me is probably gonna try it. Definitely, if you're considering it, man, just do it. There's no choice. There's no like option to not do it, especially if it's dominating your mind right now. It's a must. And I would say this one is equal value to the PT actuator. In fact, I think it's the same parts, with the exception of some like internal like pieces of metal, like you're talking bolts and shit, and then the actual housing of where the shaft is, like there's no difference, man. This motion system to me doesn't feel any different than any other motion system I've been in, except for the only one that was noticeably different was the Apex system, and that's obvious because it's like 6-axis system that's like incredibly large, and even that wasn't impressive to me. It felt kind of like, okay, I'm in motion. I don't think you're gonna get anything more from a PT system versus a D-Box system. I need the RTX 30. Cheap, yeah. I know a guy selling a 3080 for, I think he's selling it for like $725 shipped. It's like 4 months old. Founders edition. Uh-oh. Shit, I thought we were dead there for sure. That actually, I think, helped right there. Come on, car. I'm just stealing. Fuck, you think you're going? Dorian. Dorian. We have the fucking Joker lot still. And I don't know if I should use it right now or later. I think it's gonna toast. Yeah, we'll use it next lap. Well, this is not gonna end well. Holy shit! Land on your feet. Land on your feet. I should have taken the Joker lap. That was not good. Not good at all. But it's gonna make for a hell of a highlight. Can you use a Joker on your last lap? Anyone know? I think you can. Well, I guess we'll find out now. Okay. Oh no, I went over the line. Shit. Oh, this is only white. Okay, white flag. I thought it was checkered. Dorian's such a loser. Dorian. What a fucking loser. And then he ran away like a little bitch. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? You don't do that and then run away like a little pussy boy. Come on, man, grow up. I guarantee this kid's probably like 14. What? So now we're doing backflips. We started off doing front flips, now we're doing backflips. Let's go. Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. We had a good race up until that point, I think, except for the fact that we are rolled over a couple times. Let me zoom this out a little bit. What in the hell? Look at this. Look at this simp. And the car like hit the Oh my god. What a bum. Let's save this replay. I'm not sure what he was doing before either, so let's have a look at that. We got pretty slammed up in this race. He basically ruined our race twice. Let's have a look. I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. I don't think I can report that. He was going the wrong way, but like, I'm more worried about like when he first punted right here. But it's kind of hard to tell because these cars are so hard to control. Like, that's like a normal racing incident. Most people will have a meltdown over shit like that. If this is GT cars, obviously, you shouldn't send it like that. But, like, this is the nature of the beast, I guess. But this last one... This last one, for some reason, where he lost his car and then... Go on, is this one, yeah? He lost his car somehow, right? And then... Where's this lap go? Oh, here it was. I don't know, he was probably toasting somebody else. Let's see what he did to someone else. Nope, he just wrecked himself. Yeah, he just wrecked himself. Instead of turning right, he did a... Look at my car, though. Oh, what a dunce. What a dunce. Let's go to TV2, see if that's a better angle. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a good one. iRating, man. But like I said before, like, you can't get pissed off about this, especially with Dirt Rally, because... Or Dirt... God damn it. With Rally Cross, because, like, that's just the nature of the racing style. Like, if you ever watch these guys... The good part is it'll make for a great highlight. I don't know how I went backwards, though. I'm the one that got yeeted. Okay. We got this one saved up. Let's get out of here. I'm not sure what we got from that, if we got anything. We probably lost all that iRating we just got because of Dorian. 44 down, and we lost 0.06. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's go back to the rookie class and get our safety up a little bit. I really want to get into the other car, man. The Ford Fiesta is really what I want to drive. Okay. What does your heave elevation feel like with your setup? Like, you mean how high is it? That's kind of what I was saying before. Right now, it's like, it's in its park position. So you're supposed to set the park position to 0. and standby position into 50. So basically when you go into the sim and it loads and detects the software, it goes up to 50%. And that's where I had my park before. But every time you shut off your computer, it would just, like, it would just fall. Under damage. Yeah, that was the damage upgrade. When you go forward, it just went backwards. Anyway, the moral of the story is, it's right now it's pancaked out. It's at the bottom setting, and that's where you should probably keep it. But when it's up, it's at halfway, and that's the position, like the neutral position before you go in sim. And then it can only go up by a certain amount or down by a certain amount. In fact, I can't go any higher than probably another. It's a 150 millimeter kit, right? So the SFX 100, the PT actuator, SFX 150, PT actuator, ES or RS Mega, they're all 150 systems. So right now I'm sitting 75 millimeters higher than the overall throw of it, and I can only go 75 millimeters higher. So I have my monitor set up so that at the max height setting, even if I'm tilted or leaning back or leaning left and right, that my my devices won't crush it. Actually, I think I got a better cam right here. Oh, bitch, did you turn off? What? I wonder if the battery's low. I think the battery's low there. Yeah, well, now it's zoomed all the way back. That's not a bad angle either. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's not where I want it. I want it right here. And I gotta check the battery, make sure it didn't die. It's probably a matter of overheating. Yeah, it overheated. It has heat protection settings you can put on it, and I had it to standard instead of high. Should go well to stop video sport. I see that. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so that's the whole height thing. So that's why I can actually bring. I'm being really conservative right now because I've been dicking around in this room, but like I can bring my monitors basically right here to like right behind my DDU and still be able to drive my cars without hitting it. But I just worry about a spike somewhere out of nowhere, so I just kind of stay away from that practice altogether, you know? Okay, I think I've over elaborated there, but you get the gist. The only way to warm your tires up in this type of racing. Yeah, hopefully next week I'll be back on doing Rally Cross for week 2, and I'll show you guys what the traction and all systems like. And I might do some GT cars also, because it feels really cool. It feels really good with GT cars also. Like, it's just do it, man. The whole system probably cost me a total of $4,000. What I did to that guy is exactly what happened to me before, so not really much I could do to avoid that. I pulled the e-brake a little too early, and I need to tighten this wheel real quick. So let's get back to the pits. I think we have some time. Well, that's an awkward view. And we'll go to this view right here. And I need to tighten this wheel real quick. You can kind of feel it slipping a little bit, and I didn't tighten this too much in the first place, so I'm gonna do that now for the next race, and I'll hopefully put the pin back in, so I don't have a little weird loss of. I can feel it creaking around. Oh yeah, it's very loose. Holy shit! Surprised that was even stayed on. And it's winter time here, so like I said, it's freezing outside. So everything kind of loosens up as everything contracts, you know, because of this cold weather. So like everything probably needs a tightening also. So I'll probably do that later on. And I have some maintenance to do to the Pro Sim wheel. Jeez, that's very loose. Some of them are getting like full half turns. Most of them are quarter turn tighten. This is gonna be like a half. Cool. This is not a good idea doing this while there's still torque going to the wheel, but who cares? I see that iRating. Okay, yeah. There's a couple jumps where you can really feel the wheel slide around on itself. It didn't feel good at all. I mean, I can send that too, right? Let me turn this up just a little bit for you guys, just to show you guys exactly what it does, like when it's turned up. I'm not gonna run it like this too long though. I'm gonna put it up to. I'm gonna turn this up to like 50. Actually, let's go to 60. This is where I race GT cars on when no one's home. I race it on 150. You guys can watch me get thrashed around for a little bit. It feels good. Feels like you're in a real car. I'm leaving it like this. Fuck this. Oh, you know what? My spike filter's protecting me from getting any of the brutal. This actually at 60 wherever I just said it feels like reality. It feels like you're driving a real car. But when it's low, like put it this way, you get so used to it that I'm not even exaggerating. Like if you turn motion completely off after you use it, like you'll get nauseous. It's like VR nauseous. So I keep it like, if I'm trying to race without motion, I just keep it like 10% just to get a little bit of feel in, because otherwise if it's too low, you'll get sick. And that's one of the, I don't know if that has to do with like your eyes or inner ear or whatever, man, but like that's the weird part about motion is if you stop motion, you're gonna get like almost barf type of sick, you know? Okay, we're back in here. I like it set like this though. I think it may have just reset itself since the session just restarted. Nope, it's still at 60. And let's get Race Labs under control. Fucking trash application, man. Why do I have to reset the cache every time I... And then standings. Like, there's no automation to purge this cache. I wonder if the update has something like that. Input telemetry should be okay, but I want to reset it anyway. Lock preview. Okay, we're Gucci. Yeah, we'll do a couple races with the motion only on. And even this is like low compared to what some people run theirs at. This still feels natural, doesn't feel like intrusive to the experience at all, you know? With traction, it'd be so good. But I have my spike filter set perfectly, I think, for this track. Craig Carroll behind me is dedicated. Oh, Jesus. That was a full murder path. Why? That guy was on a full murder path. Look at that. Oh, we can't go back. Okay, we got some Knight Rider music playing. Let's go. Okay. I don't feel like qualifying again. No, I just have the single. The PT actuator system, it comes with two different options actually. And since we have time, let's bring that up. The PT actuator system comes with a couple options also. They have either the full traction loss, which is front and rear, and I only have the rear. No way I'm gonna get in front. I'm not doing any more. The simulator's done. It's completely done. I'll switch in wheels here and there. In fact, I got a couple wheels I'm gonna do a review on tomorrow. But like, no more. We're done with that. I think the set you were talking about was the 4 actuators plus traction loss. And no, that's surge. Here it is, right here. This would be equivalent to what I have. The website runs like ass. Yeah, so this would be equivalent to what I have. The 4 actuators plus traction loss. So, yeah, it's basically the same thing. It's the chassis, it's the rigs. Everyone implements their traction loss a little differently. I actually was stalking this PT one a little bit because of the failure I have in mine. But I think it's relatively close. So you get 4 actuators, and you can see that it's the same motor. The motor is the same. The cups are a little bit different, but I think the cups don't really matter too much. I think I hear somebody gridding. Nope. And it sits like I built this platform that it sits on also. It has the same type of thing. Let me see if I have a picture of it. I do not. It may be somewhere on YouTube. I don't know. No, I don't have it. Oh, here you go. Here it is in Ocean.
Look what I made. Look what I made. You see that? Dog, I made that with some acrylics. Don't play with my
So my pivot's right in the front and the motor's right here.
Don't play with him.
So that being said, going back to PT actuator, it looks like the same thing. I want to see how they implemented the traction loss though. I just couldn't find any good way to see that. But this is basically the system I'm on right now, but not as wide. There we go. Let me grid up and we can take a look. Are you looking at the traction loss or just the regular one? The regular one's good enough. I can tell you right now that I am enjoying myself currently and I am not using traction loss. So it's not a requirement. I just think it makes the rig look cooler when it has traction loss on it. Unfortunately, once you get used to having it, you really don't want to drive without it. What time is it? How long have you been streaming for? An hour and 20 minutes. We'll probably do one more race after this. Starting on this side is always annoying because there's always a wreck. Right, like this fucking guy right here. I don't understand why these guys can't drive straight. Still gonna alpha this lobby. Goodbye. God, dunce. Evan, come on. What are you doing? Straight road. How do you get in accidents in Rallycross when you're driving straight? It's like the one place you should not get in wrecks in. Go. Time to get Alpha. Alpha Greg has arrived. Evan has left the chat. He's gonna get a penalty for that. I don't think he can ride that far into the I should break. Playing it safe, I shouldn't have. But I wonder how much time the Joker saved. Let's find out. We'll do it next lap. I think we can get closer. Nothing better than getting that turn right, the entry. Did I? Yeah. Guy in front of me sucks. Absolutely ass. Yo, Zico, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Whoops. I'm trying to get around this asshole in front of me. What timing on that dude? Yeah, I know, man. It's ridiculous, bro. It's iRacing. It's whenever you get humans, it's not iRacing, it's humans. I think we blame iRacing a lot for stupid human shit. Some little kid is probably all excited, just got his first race and has his mouth open, smiling all the time. And figures he's gonna full send it. Because he doesn't know what consequences are yet. At least that's how I vision it. Anytime some type of low IQ moment happens for me, I'm always like, there's just some kid with his mouth open, smiling, looking around for people to tell me he did a good job. But it still drives a certain amount of rage inside of my soul. How you feeling, bro? Everything's good? Oh, this kid is not, I don't think this is the same kid. This kid seems to be driving normal lines. Oh, it might be the dude in front of him. Same color car, though. I wish I could get through a race with having a healthy car. I'm good, brother. Everything good? Yeah, everything's good, man. Still waiting for my my traction, piece for my traction law system to come back in. It's coming in tomorrow, actually. So, but I have some stuff to do tomorrow. We're doing some dim sum with my girl and her family tomorrow morning. So I won't have time to really be playing with toys. This is not gonna end well. It did. Oh no. Checkered flag. Okay. Well, we didn't get any safety rating from that. I don't know, man. We keep dying as a result of other people. I think there was only one mistake I had earlier where we did a full sideways roll, but what piece for the traction loss? The piece that, let me show you actually, the piece that that mounts the bar to the chassis itself has this little bearing in it, and it's stupid. It's a dumb bearing. I'm saving these just in case I do some content later. Let me show you. Where are you? Okay. Well, here you go. So this, well, anyway, this is the piece I was telling you about before. Like, it just sits on top of that. That pushes the chassis left and right and it pivots on that. So these things, these little bars mount on this side that allow it to do. Quick audio test. Anyway, so that's what that does. And the only thing that broke, for this is what happened to it. So for some reason, these bearings, like this thing shredded and these bearings slipped out. So now it won't slide along those rails. But I don't even know why it needs to slide in the first place, because this thing is on a rod end. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me show you. It's on a rod end. This thing pivots left and right, up and down, any direction you go, right? So why does it matter if this thing's on a slider or not? It should just pivot. So if this pushes that way, the rod end should basically do that, right? And if it pivots the other way, it should do that. So I don't even know why we have this slider in the first place, but now this bar is all scarred up and shit. So what I think I'm gonna do when I get it back is mount it all the way to the left and just let it pivot on the rod. I don't know. It could have been a bad bearing. I think this has honestly, I think I fucked it up on the install. So I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. I think maybe something I fucked up. So like I can't blame anyone except for myself on this one, because I don't know why this would fail outside of like me having the angle off and whatnot. So anyway, they're nice enough to send me a new assembly here, and it's gonna get here tomorrow. And when it does, I will just I'll reinstall it. Yeah, it is annoying as shit though, because I was getting really excited. You remember like on Twitch we were streaming it with the traction loss. It was great, but look, you can even see this is at an angle. So I don't know if that's because it fucked up or because I had something mounted wrong, but I'm gonna like obviously take my time with it and do a lot more testing before I just go jump in and smile like a little kid and show you what my traction system looks like, you know? Anywho, and then the other problem was this left caster just started shredding itself, started eating itself to bits. So that's what it is. I need to go back to this scene so I can see what I did. All right, we got 2 iRating. Let's go. 0.5. We're just basically staying lateral. So we'll do one more race. We've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes. We'll do another race. and get up out of here. This is at the full track though. And this starts at, okay, 5:45. I thought it said 6:45. I have to get my shoulder looked at, man. Something's not happy with my shoulder. Ever since I got the Rona, bro, like I've been having joint pains like pretty badly. Been having a lot of joint pain. It's like the Rona never ended with the joints. The lung shit ended, but like, bro. Anywho. Yeah, well, guys, we'll do one more. We'll do one more race. I think that was gonna be a total of 4. I just wanted to jump on YouTube and test things out, see how this thing performs. Obviously, I'm a big performance guy. I wanted to see how this thing works, and it looks like it's working perfectly, actually, even with just iRacing. But we'll see, because if I run into any problems, I'm doing a build. I'm gonna be streaming that later on this week, guys. So I'm gonna be doing a an ITX 13700K build with the 3090 probably, but hopefully I can find a 4080 to replace this one because it's too big. And then we're gonna do that on stream, and then I'm gonna run a dual stream setup, so should be happy days. I need to turn these graphics down too. I don't like, no, I did turn them down already. Good. Fast trees, we'll do that. My joints hurting. How long did it hurt for, bro? Because like this, I had the Rona in July, the first week of July, and here we are in December, and I still have joint pain from the Rona, bro. It's wild. It's wild, and it's getting worse, and it like moves and shit. So one day like my ankles are hurt, and then the next day my shoulder will hurt. Then my neck has been bothering me, and then it's like my wrists. I just thought because I was fat and needed to get in shape, which I need to do anyway. But I did some research, and like I think I have long coronavirus with racing experience. What I was saying. I appreciate it. I try to keep it simple because this shit is so frustrating. There's nothing more frustrating than sim racing, in my opinion. Because all this equipment and devices, it's just so fucking hard to use. So I try to make things as simple as possible, even though it can get quite complex. And quite frankly, my job is complex enough, so I don't want to talk about that shit in complex terms when I'm not at work. I'll let somebody else go out of the way to look like they're smart. I just want my shit to work. I can't help but not. I have to do that. Knowing when to stamp on it right here is important. It's kind of like GT racing though. You got to be really patient on the exit throttle. Yeah, my knees are killing me now. I don't understand, man. But I am old, man. I'm 43 years old now, you know? And all that shit your parents used to say to you, you know? You just kind of took for granted. It's like, hey, you want to do this and that? You're like, yeah, shut up, old man. We don't have to listen to you. Now I'm like 43. My dad passed away or in this late spring, early summer. And I'm like, yeah, man, I wish I would have listened to most of the shit you said. I was fortunate enough to be able to tell him that, though. Like, that was one of the good things about, like, you know, when he passed away, I had the chance to tell him, like, yo, dude, like, some of that shit you were saying before, yeah, my bad on that. I messed up. It's on me. It's on me. I think the thing is with landing off angle, like you just can't panic. Just land the car and see where it goes and then react, you know? This is not the fastest way around. Yeah, I think if you just don't panic, and don't hit the e-brake while you're going the wrong direction. I need to hit the e-brake less. They don't use the e-brake this much, I don't think. It's just a goddamn fun. Enough. Make sure I have my setup on. That's for sure. The older you get to start feeling the pain wherever you... Yeah, dude, it was like... And I used to be in great shape, man. I used to be like massively into fitness and bodybuilding shit. I think that has a lot to do with with it. Like everywhere that hurts was everywhere I put like a lot of strain on. Like I used to do big deadlifts. We're talking 700-pound deadlifts. I was squatting 500 for reps. You know, 495 to be perfectly honest. So never went to 500. Actually, I did 565 or 575, whatever it is with the 6 plates on each side, whatever it is. For 4. And like, you know, while you're doing it, you're thinking that you're a god and shit, and then next thing you know, you're Ronnie Coleman and you can't even walk on your own. You know what? I actually forgot to actually post on my socials that I was going live, but I'll do that next time because I'm gonna probably do this again. This may be the last race anyway. I'm gonna do this again on Hey Jason, how you doing, man? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for dropping in and hanging out with GT Greg, or myself, as I call myself sometimes. Yeah. Once a week, I'm gonna try and get some Rally Cross in because I don't really feel like driving those GT cars. And then, like I said before, I'm trying to also... One thing I'm working on right now is getting my LFM license up high enough so I can participate in the Porsche Cup with a set of Corsa Competizione, because I feel like that's where the Cup car is the best. It performs the best on that platform. I don't know why. I like it way better than the iRacing version, although I haven't tried the iRacing version on this new tire model yet. So we'll see. We shall see. Oh, this wasn't even a setup. Yeah, so that's what's going on. But Jason, welcome. Ronaldo? You want my real answer? Ronaldo or Messi? And those... I don't know if I feel comfortable answering that on online. Ronaldinho is my favorite footballer. But out of those two, I don't know, man, because I feel like Ronaldo's social kind of distracts you from his talent. You know what I'm saying? I like Ronaldo a lot. I think he's probably the better player, but like the shit, he just gets too much coverage, you know? He gets too much coverage and it makes people kind of look down on his skill, but I think he's the better of the two. But Messi is like not to be fucked with, but Pele over all of them, bro. Ronaldinho or Neymar is my guy. I'm a Brazil fan, man. But I don't know. I just wish Ronaldo wasn't so Hollywood, man, because I think that takes away from his skill, or I think it takes away from people's perception of his skill. But I gotta go with Ronaldo on that one. I think he's a better player. And the Lambo pose, bro. I mean, come on. You know what I'm talking about, Zeke? The Lando pose. Jason, what do you think? Ronaldo's a real GOAT. Yeah, I think so. Is he the greatest of all time, though? Who's the greatest of all time? Is the real question. Actually, who is the best soccer player or a footballer of all time? Ronaldo. Best footballer of all time. I just Googled it like there's an actual answer. Actually, there probably is a statistical answer. Let's look at this together, boys. This debate is one that will trigger a lot of people. They're in order. So I guess this is maybe his goals. Let's see. Subjective, man. Like, is it statistical? I mean, his. Oh, you know what, dude? I was talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. Wait, I'm confused now. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I thought I had it fucked up for a second. I don't know, man. For me, it's Pele, but I thought we're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo or actual Ronaldo. It's 100% subjective, but like there's a statistical winner overall, right? There's a most goals scored. I thought we were talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. You guys gotta let me know which ones we were talking about, because I don't want to fuck this up. I know this is important for people. It's even statistically hard to say Ronaldo is the most. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. Yeah. Number 3 though. Oh, they have Messi as number 1. Let's see why they have Messi as number 1. There's not going to be a lot said that hasn't been already said about Lionel Messi, but I'm not going to try. But let's keep it up. What's making you think it? Messi is back 791 goals and 350 assists in 1,000 games. That works out to 72 minutes per goal contribution. Every 72 minutes. You know what though? That's okay. So yeah, statistically, let's see what that is. Oh, you don't even. Okay, so get the fuck out of here, bro. Unless we're going stats for stats, it doesn't matter. And honestly, stats only matter when you have to balance off the talent level. Like, look at Phil Mickelson. If you guys watch golf, look at Phil Mickelson, right? If Tiger Woods wasn't around, Phil Mickelson would be the GOAT. But Tiger Woods is around. Does that mean he's not the same quality? No, that means someone else took away from it. And your competition matters, bro. Like, Jordan was playing in a different environment than Kobe was. So even though these guys are in the same era, like, there's a lot of factors that go into like what makes someone the GOAT. Like, statistically, I like the unit of measure that they used for the last guy, or I'm sorry, for Messi, where they said he had, you know, a goal every 72 minutes, right? I think that's an important indicator of your skill. But I'm still rocking with Ronaldo because he does it, you know. Ronaldo is an F1 bully, man. It's same with Jordan and LeBron. Statistically, Bron's got it, right? But Jordan is a game changer. He set the game up the way Bron is doing it. So it's like you can't really I don't know, it's so hard. But it's a great conversation. It's like I get in these music conversations often, and it's usually like, you know, top rappers and shit like that, you know. I do these top like rappers. Rappers usually what we talk about because I'm a music person. So you know, it's 100% subjective when it's not statistical, and even statistics sometimes are subjective. If you want to get all confusing Jordan Peterson on that ass. Good question though. What you mean? One has trophies, the other one has stats. Yeah, but one has Pippen, one had Cartwright, one had Kukoc, one had Rodman, one had Kerr, the other one had Kobe, the other one has Shaq. All right. I mean, the Bulls, I don't know, man. I'm old. I was around for that. Like, the Bulls were the actual dream team. So, versus LeBron, and they didn't have a dream team the way the Bulls did. So does that make Bron better? Maybe. I don't know. Jordan's name would go for me. Changed the way I 100%. No doubt. Jordan was the inspiration for these kids, but like, you know, we haven't gotten, and this is the cool thing about like, bro, we're very young as a society, especially with like digital delivery, bro. So we're so young as a society. Like, we never had this conversation before. It was who was it with Jordan? It was Wilt Chamberlain or Jordan, right? That's one generation behind us. Like, this is new shit. So like, imagine 20 generations down the road, how are we going to be determining who the GOAT is? Is it always going to be Jordan because he was first, or is it the person that takes what Jordan did and does it better? It's like evolution versus revolution. So like, I don't know. I just think they're all good. I think they're all like game changers. They're all like champion mindset people. These are people with like warriors' brains, and comparing them almost like takes their value away. At the end of the day, let's just enjoy what we were able to. Exactly, bro. Like, we get to exist during this, man, which is cool. We got some real goats. Please don't forget to provide us with a review of your SimMotion platform system and affiliate link. Yes, I will certainly. Okay, yes, Norman, we soon come. Give me like a week or two. I'm off for the next 2 weeks. I'm catching up on content and hopefully building a new pattern in my mentality. So give me 2 weeks, and I want to get the traction loss back on before I do any type of motion reviews. But we're close. We're close. I know I've been saying that for months, but we're close. Anywho, let's oh shit. I did it again, dude. And this is, oh, I could still win here. We need to finish off with a win. We started with a win and we need to finish with one. But yeah, Norman, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. And I'll make sure you have some information. If you want to chit chat about the rig, you know where to find me. My Instagram is wide open. You can DM me. We can have a quick conversation. All the people I chat with usually chat with me through Instagram. So it's probably the best mechanism to get in contact with me if you want to have a conversation, or if you start installing some shit you need help with. I enjoy doing it. Zeke will attest to that. We have 4 minutes to kill. Let's where am I actually from? I live in Delaware on the East Coast of the United States of America. Where are you from, Jason? Okay, let me do one quick thing. I think I was trying to look at something before I bailed on you. Oh, that's not the right scene. Duh. There it is. I cannot wait to get this dual PC going up where I don't have windows popping up out of my rear end, bro. There's windows popping everywhere. This room turned from ice cold from like probably 55 to 60 degrees to like 78. And now I'm sweating. Bro, I live in Germany near Munich. Oh, man. See, listen, bro. Stop rubbing it in everyone's face. Okay? I was supposed to go there the year of COVID for to go to the Nürburgring and drive a GT3. And then we're going to head over to Goodwood a couple weeks after and go to the Goodwood Festival of Speed. I think I may do that this year. Germany, though. What time is it, bro? Oh, it's not that late. It's only midnight. Yeah, Munich is where I want to go. I want to go check out some factories, go to the Porsche factory. Oh my God. It's like a dream come true. That's like my bucket list goal, is to go to Germany. You wouldn't think that a big black guy would have it on his bucket list to go to Germany, would you? I'm weird as fuck, boy. I definitely want to go to Germany, though. I need to see some of those delicious vehicles you guys have just roaming the streets. You know, all those Avants and wagons that you guys have out there. Let's go. Let's go. You don't have corp tax here, right? Oh, no. In Delaware, we don't have sales tax. So if something is in the store and it's like, it says $3.99, you pay $3.99. That's how much you pay. We don't have to pay sales tax here. And our property tax is very low. It's very, it's in most people's best interest to live in Delaware. It's incredibly inexpensive to live here. But the houses are very expensive. Okay, let's go. Last race of the night. I'm about to kill this shit right now. Hopefully not, you know, ourselves. Yeah, no sales tax, bro. That's the good part about Delaware. Germany is actually very inspirational in many ways. Society sucks in some generations. You know what? It's all. I think it's all how you look at it, man. If you look at weird shit, your society's gonna suck. If you're around people that are dope as fuck and good-hearted people, like your society's gonna be dope. My life got better when I turned off what's happening in social right now. Not to say I don't want to look at it. And in Germany, bro, like the engineering practices of Germany are relevant throughout the world now. Russia, Australia, they all use the engineering practices from Germany. Germany's the shit. Here's where a crash happens. Okay, let's go. Come on, come on. Don't do it. Yes, thank you for kicking that guy off the track for me. You're gonna die. Let's take it easy. Let's not do anything crazy. We gotta get the baby to school. Let's go. First one on the pavement wins. I forgot to shift. Chris McGinnis, man. I think I actually know someone in real life named Chris McGinnis. I wonder if it's him. I have to look after the race. Whoops. No. Oh shit. What? Let's go. Let's go. God, this is the skin of our teeth. Yeah, I'm a Porsche fanboy, man. I'm a Porsche fanboy. Something about them. Something about it. I don't know. And I wasn't like a Porsche fan as a kid. I always wanted a Dodge Viper. Was my dream car. And I'm still gonna get one. I'm gonna get an R32 at some point. I'm sorry, R33 Skyline, and I'm gonna have my Dodge Viper at some point. It's gonna be the 1993 RT10 Dodge Viper, 4.0 liter push rod, 10, 6-speed, no traction control. You definitely have the potential to lose your life on any minute in that car. And then I want a 964. Those are the cars I really, really want to have before I croak and leave this planet. And then a 240 also. I'm sorry, 240 is another one that's out there I forgot to mention. Or Skyline, as people in other countries know it as. We call it 240 here. I dig the 240 though, but I want a 1995 SE manual transmission. So if anyone knows anyone that has a manual transmission, 1995 Nissan 240 SX SE version, you gotta buy her instantly. Instantly. As long as there's no rust, I'm good. It's mine. But those are the cars I want. And then the last car will be the Skyline, because I'm not a big Skyline person. My brother wants the Skyline though. Or GTR. You know what? Like I had a Nissan Pathfinder was my car when I first got my license. And I swear to God, I tried to find a way to put an RB26D ETT in that thing. And this is like you're talking like a 4Runner type of SUV. Okay, let's push. I'll shut up. Braking way too late there. Understeering. David Snook, that's my favorite fish. Yeah, this new layout, this full layout is so much more difficult for me to race on because I'm so used to the other one and I'm not used to racing this type of racing. But I'm gonna hit the Joker on this bitch ass next lap. Look at this. Rip. Okay, here we go. Right in that Joker. Let's see if we can make up these 2 positions. Or 1. That's a blue car. He'll get stuck behind the blue car. No! Don't cross. Alright, 2 laps. We just gotta stay in front of this guy for 2 laps. Later, man. Take it easy. Have a good night. Get some rest. If you find any German cars out there you want to share with me, let me know. Maybe we can set it up so you can show me how to. Oh God! Do you see a car cut? No, 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 no. God, what a fucking idiot. Oh, this is a loser fest. We're doing so well. Doing so well. And we're gonna hang it up right there. We're gonna hang it up right there. Holy shit, man. Fuck! It's so goddamn annoying. What caused it? What caused it? That is so annoying, man. Oh, another guy went, what the hell? Let's see what caused this. Oh, Thomas Resnick was completely sideways up up the road. You know, Code Brown for sure. This dude was shitting himself when he hit this ramp. Right here. Right there, he said, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God. And then now it's fuck. He hits him, stops. Whatever. What was this guy doing? This guy right here in the who is this? Oh, Diego. Of course. Diego Cattarelli said, fuck it, I'm gonna send it through everyone. Oh, did he get through? Oh, you asshole. Who got through? Oh, that's not Diego. It's Thomas. Thomas is the one that full sent it through everything. Oh, he's the one that caused it. Look at this.
6 o'clock.
Thomas. And he doesn't care. No, no, no. That's who I saw. Okay, so I shit myself. I said, oh my God, oh my God. And then I should have waited for traffic, but at that point I was wrong. Anywho, boys, thank you guys for hanging out with me for a couple hours. We'll probably do this once a week. We're doing like I swear to God, my tongue is way too long for my head. Actually, let me save this replay because that might be lit. Hope everyone has a wonderful night, and we'll probably see you guys here sometime early next week. Have a great holiday. I almost forgot that it's actually Christmas time. Maybe we'll stream around then, but I appreciate everyone hanging out with us, and we'll see you all next time. I mean, I'm going to be probably streaming a short stream working on the Pro Sim shifter. I got to take it apart and re-lube it and all that stuff. I'll do that later this week. But until then, you guys have a great one, and we will see you next time.